Vara Dark is going to beat the bloody hell out of Alyssa Mercante. Or at least that's what she wants to do. She's rising up to the challenge. If you guys weren't aware, Alyssa Mercante had an epic Frosk 2.0 meltdown of epic proportions where she basically said if people don't like what she has to say, fight her physically. Yeah, it was ridiculous how utter of a meltdown she had. And she had to have known what she was doing. She's trying to rage bait and get male gamers to try to make threats against her so she could play the whole, oh, look at all these toxic male gamers threatening violence against me. But guess what? It backfired because now you have Vara Dark, who's one of the best content creators out there that calls out all this anti-woke, anti-SJW nonsense, and actually she looks like a fucking beast. I think she will legitimately tear Alyssa Mercante's head off and eat it. I wouldn't want to piss her off, but she responded and she goes in the most epic tweet ever, can't hit up this little bitch who's hiding behind a block, so send me a DM and let's talk match detail. And again, this was in response to her saying if people have a problem, fight me physically. Well, guess what? Alyssa Mercante, be careful for what you wish for, because now it looks like Vara Dark is out for blood and she's going to take you up on your offer and fight you. And everybody's winning on this one, boys. Just grab a cold beer and enjoy the show because Vara Dark is going to punish her. Now, continuing on this, she said, let's do this one better and laid out publicly. Winner gets 1K. Loser has to put up content publicly announcing their loss. An article from you, a video from me, and 3 months for a venue and train. And she's serious on this. She's serious on this. I mean, Grums is saying good for you. Now, here's an interesting tweet right here. She also didn't specify gender, so does that mean she challenged male gamers? You can always spot someone who's never been in a fight in their lives like her. Now, yeah, okay. We all know she wants male gamers to try to threaten violence against her because that's the game these types are going to play. They want to play the, look, guys, these are toxic gamers, even though she's the one that constantly tries to poke the bear, try to attack straight white male gamers or just male gamers in general. These people hate gamers. They hate you. They hate me. They hate all of us. And that's why she took the opportunity at Summer Games Fest to basically be toxic, to have a big meltdown. Like I said, the Frosk meltdown that happened a few years ago has nothing on this. This is actually like legitimate seething and not knowing how to be a professional. She took all the time of this program, limited time of this program, to lay out a challenge of an aggressive threat towards violence. And now it's backfiring and people are just all over her like flies on shit. You know what I mean? And Vara Dark is looking for a serious threat, and everybody's hopping on this. I mean, looking at the way that Twitter is answering on this, you got BS Warren saying, I'll add 1K to that prize fund and sponsor you for that fight. I mean, I'm willing to throw in some money on it. I'm willing to throw in some money on this. Look at this. Somebody did say something funny. Please post up at a Waffle House for peak entertainment. The thing is, though, about this is that Alyssa Mercante doesn't really mean that she's going to fight anybody. She's just saying all this stuff just to get attention, just to get her viral moment. That's the main reason why she made that whole statement on the whole Summer Game Fest. She took the opportunity out of Giant Bomb to do that for the attention. That's what she craves for, even though she tries to play like she's victim. She needs people making content, which, ironic enough, I make content about her. Vara Dark's made content about her. Hypnotic, Smash JT, Stuttering Craig, you name it, Melanie Mack. We've talked about her in discussion, but it's more of us talking about her behavior, how she acts towards the gaming industry as a whole, how she's trying to do stuff such as make write-ups on people like Melanie Mack and make write-ups on people like Asmongold, how she's basically contacting wives and stuff. And now she's just gone full nuts, guys. And you never go full nuts. You don't want to ever go nuts, like 1989 Batman says. But this response, I mean, if this happens between her and Vara Dark, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Now, Rob says she works out, Vara. Be careful. Bull. Who cares if she works out? There's ring shape and then there's in shape, and ring shape is different. You have to like legitimately get some in-ring training and stuff. And I think if one hits Alyssa Mercante's glass jaw, she's gonna fall down. you can see, make sure she wears a muzzle or you risk taking necrotic damage. Fuck her up. Are you serious? Because if so, you're my new favorite person. I can't stand Alyssa. She sucks as a human and deserves to be humiliated. So Vara Dark, man. I've been a fan of her channel the last couple of years. She's covered similar content to what I cover in regards to calling out anti-woke, anti-SJW content. A lot of her beliefs, a lot of the opinions that she has on certain issues, I can agree with. And it just feels good to see a female gamer call her out on her shit. I know we've seen Melanie Mac do it in the past as well, but to see somebody call her out on this fight challenge and not back down from it and be legitimate, serious, and throw out actual like terms to fight is refreshing to see. And now I'm all for it. 110 fucking percent. I think Vara Dark obviously looks like she has a mean streak on her body. You can look at her and you can tell that she doesn't put up with shit. Meanwhile, Alyssa Mercante looks like she just likes to stir a lot of crap and play victim. And oh, look at me, these guys. And honestly, again, like I said, this whole challenge to fight people physically, to me, was just a call for attention and a call to hopefully hope that male gamers like Smash JT and, even Hypnotic and whoever, she wanted them to be the aggressor. She wanted us to be toxic gamers and be like, oh, I'll smack you. And I'll be honest. She runs her mouth at me. She steps up to me. I will not hesitate to put a bitch in her fucking place. She will be barefoot pregnant in the fucking kitchen cooking me some huevos rancheros, like I said. And if she's lucky, she'll get a call back from me the next day. Because I don't put up with that. You got all these girls that think that they're girl bosses and shit, and they like to run their mouth, and they're men haters and all this shit. No, I don't put up with that, all right? Alyssa Mercante has been disgusting as far as being in the gaming industry since she wrote articles backing up Sweet Baby Inc. and backing up censorship and contacting wives, and they shut down Smash JT's website. She's every single thing wrong with the gaming industry at this point. And you got all these journals that are like accepting of her, like Nick Calandra, Jessica Cogswell. They cheer on her behavior. They endorse her behavior. They like to invade privacy. They like to dox. They like to silence. They like to censor people. They hate negative criticism, and we're getting to her. This is a huge fucking W. This reaction that Alyssa Mercante had on the couch at Giant Bomb's Summer Game Fest, where she just melted down and trying to attack people physically, we won. That was a fucking huge L and a big W for us right here. And Vara Dark is stepping up for the challenge, guys. The question here, though, is Alyssa Mercante ballsy enough to answer this? Or is she going to keep hiding behind the block? I think we're not going to be surprised what decision she chooses. She's going to continue to stay behind the block because that's how these people operate. They all operate the same, guys. They try to go out of bounds and be the aggressors, and then when it gets too hot for them, they go behind protected tweets, they block people, they shut you out, and they can't take it. They cannot take negative feedback, negative criticism of any sorts, but they're the ones that want to try to dictate how we are and what we consume and what we believe. They want their echo chamber of woke narratives. They want us to subscribe to their mentality only. And if we go any other direction, any other way, we are the ones that are racist. We're the ones that are bigots. We're the ones that are the problem in the gaming industry. And we're getting fed up and tired of it. And I want to see more female gamers call Alyssa Mercante's behavior out. Because right now, Vara Dark is my new favorite content creator. She's my new favorite female content creator. And I think if this fight goes down, like I said, she's going to put Alyssa Mercante in her fucking place. She just got a #1 fan today. And if this fight goes down, it's going to be epic to see Alyssa Mercante bloodied, bruised, and humbled in a physical manner, especially after that way that she had that shit-eating grin at Summer Games Fest, calling people pussies and saying that they're bitches and just all this whole insufferable attitude and look on her face. So I'm all for it. Vara Dark, do what you got to do. Make this happen. I'm 110% behind you all the way, and it looks like a lot of other people are too. So, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're brand new, and we'll keep our eyes on this situation.